Kylie Jenner recently flew over to Milan to check out one of her new manufacturing facilities. Now, it turns out that Seed Beauty, which is the manufacturing company Kylie was working with in LA, sued her for allegedly exposing their trade secrets with the company Coty that bought a huge chunk of Kylie Cosmetics for $600 million. Kylie Jenner is a sneaky businesswoman, as we all know. So when she got sued by Seed Beauty for allegedly sharing their trade secrets, Kylie Cosmetics temporarily closed their shop and discounted everything. Now, they only did this because their former manufacturer, Seed Beauty, was able to get a temporary injunction while they pursued their lawsuit against Kylie and Coty, not because they actually wanted a fresh rebrand. So now, I guess Kylie Jenner is trying to find other manufacturers to work with. However, I read somewhere that in August last year, Seed Beauty sought to do away with the case it had filed against Kylie Cosmetics. But yeah, Kylie is now over in Milan working with a factory that is helping her produce foundations and concealers for Kylie Cosmetics. Very exciting times ahead. I personally love Kylie Jenner lip kits. I own a couple of them. They are amazing, but I bought one years ago and it was absolutely shit. So I do personally feel like they've probably found a new manufacturer for her lip kits that's not Seed Beauty, but no one knows exactly who they're working with. It may very well be the manufacturers she's currently visiting in Milan. So let's investigate this little business trip Kylie had to Milan, because it's not all rainbows and butterflies. Not only did she allegedly copy Selena Gomez's brand that flew over a couple weeks back to formulate their foundation with what looks like the exact same manufacturing facility, cough cough, the Kardashians love to copy others, cough cough. First of all, Kylie had posted this to her Instagram, a photo of her with her long hair down, no gloves on, no mask, in the lab helping to create foundations. Now, we all know for a fact that Kylie Jenner, Miss Self-Made Billionaire, is not even self-made, but her and her family are obsessed with telling everyone that she is. And it's just so embarrassing because, yes, she is the face of the brand, but she more so oversees everything. And she probably just does all the fun, easy stuff like designing and planning creative ideas for her next launch, which she only ever seems to collab with her family and close friends. But yeah, she's just an overseer. And this little insight she gave us into her business trip further proves that. So yeah, here we can see her standing there in the most unsanitary way to be standing in a lab. Also, COVID is going around and she's working on making foundations that are going to be sent out worldwide. She's not even wearing gloves. I mean, come on. She's getting all up there, breathing into the foundation mixer, like literally standing right over it, breathing into it. Here's a pic of one of her foundation shades she's making. Here we can see what looks like maybe an eyeshadow. It's a flash facility for sure. Here again, we can see her with no hair tied back, leaning over what looks like eyeshadow being made. And then she posted a couple of videos.
As you can see, it's a blend of white, yellow, red, and black.
So cool.
These are coated pigments in order to have a high fidelity color. You can add all of them and then we mix together the two phases.
I could do this.
So we can literally hear the manufacturing manager explaining Kylie the process. So yeah, that's all cool. Obviously, Kylie doesn't know much about cosmetics because everyone else is making it for her. Then over on TikTok, that's where the drama started. She'd posted a video that had some people questioning a few things to do with allegedly copying Selena Gomez's brand, Rare Beauty.
Okay, so we are in Milan for 24 hours to visit all of the makeup factories to check on new Kylie Cosmetics stuff coming that I am very excited about. I wanted to take you guys along.
In the comments, people were going off and also exposing that she was in fact making foundations and concealers for Kylie Cosmetics. All the girlies saying she was making foundations and concealers were right. Chemist Kylie unlocked. I feel like she's thinking her brand is not relevant anymore, so she's trying to make us feel more engaged with the brand. Loving it though. Rare Beauty is the standard, so true. You know they watch Selena. This is giving Selena Gomez with Rare. It's giving Selena with Rare Beauty a few weeks ago. Am I the only one getting deja vu from Selena Gomez Milan vlog? Selena the trendsetter. So yes, Kylie did in fact copy Selena Gomez's brand, Rare Beauty, as Selena was on TikTok documenting her brand trip only weeks prior at the exact same facility, also making foundations and concealers. Obviously, people are calling out Kylie Jenner for copying. The Kardashians are obsessed with Selena Gomez, as we all know, and copying others isn't something new for them. They get called out for this all the time. Now, why are these brands/celebrities suddenly documenting their whole manufacturing process? It has something to do with the wild success of Shane and Jeffrey's conspiracy palette/cash grab documentary. Oh yeah, that did very well, as we all know. Shane and Jeffrey made millions, literally minutes after their launch. It was insane. So of course Kylie Jenner and other brands are out there trying to copy what they did, and hey, it's working for them. What a brilliant idea. TikTokers now with small businesses are thriving by doing just that, documenting the whole process and what goes on behind the scenes. So Jeffrey and Shane really did pave the way. They walked so all the other makeup brands could run. Also, something else about Kylie Cosmetics that's kind of stale tea, but I wanted to mention because why have I never seen this before? Why weren't more people talking about what got exposed last year? Apparently an old factory Kylie used to work with called Spats Laboratories had employees working in horrific conditions. Former employees have since spoken out about their degrading treatment. According to an article written by the Daily Beast in 2021, it states, staffers at Spats Laboratories, the factory that produces Kylie Jenner's makeup, well, they don't anymore, have spoken out about what they describe as degrading treatment. They say rules enforced by their supervisors were so extreme that they weren't allowed to look at Jenner when she visited. Irene Lopez, a former employee at Spats Laboratories, says Jenner would sometimes visit the factory with her mother, Kris Jenner. Before they would come in, our supervisors would tell us, "You're not allowed to talk with them. You guys are supposed to keep on working," Lopez told The Sun. Kylie Jenner would apparently never speak to the staff, said Lopez. Supervisors would say, "Don't talk to them, don't even look at them," said Martha Malasco, another former employee. It's unclear if Jenner or her mother knew about the rules. Kylie Cosmetics no longer uses Spats Laboratories as its factory. Jenner launched Kylie Lip Kits by Kylie Jenner in 2014 when she was 17 years old, and it was later renamed Kylie Cosmetics. So yeah, it will be very interesting to see if the future customers of Kylie Cosmetics' new foundation line receive any hair in their foundation or catch something, because Kylie is setting an example to her employees on how to dress when working in the lab, and she's doing a very poor job at just that. But yeah, she was called out and ripped into online for this. People are saying that she was probably just posing with the products in the lab and pretending to make makeup because, as we all know, she's not really self-made. She's never worked a day in her life. She's just the face of the brand. So realistically, I don't think anyone has to worry about finding hairs in their foundations, but who would know? I do hope that she comes out with an inclusive shade range though if she's releasing foundations and concealers, because there's so many major brands out there that don't, and it's just embarrassing and not on. So what are your thoughts on Kylie Jenner's Little Milan business trip vlog? Let me know in the comments.